Hi Techie guys, I'm Nand Kishore Swami, and in this particular tutorial we would be learning about running VBScript or JavaScript using Automation Anywhere. And we will also learn about passing the parameters and getting the return values from these scripts. So let's get started. Go ahead and click on new task editor and open the task editor, and then open a notepad to write a script. So for a simple script, I'm gonna just display a message box only. So message box, I am VB script, and that's it. So we will run this script from our Automation Anywhere. So I'm gonna save this notepad file on anywhere you like. So I'm going to save it for now on the desktop and give a VB test, and from the drop down choose all files. Just make sure you choose all files to create either VBScript or JavaScript file. For VBScript we need to have the extension as VBS, and for JavaScript we need to have the extension as JS. So since this is VBScript code, so at the end I just wrote the .vbs file and it's on the desktop. So I'm gonna save it. So once we save, close it, go back to your desktop, double click and run the script just to make sure that script is running. And this is the message box, we see it from script. So let's run this script from Automation Anywhere now. Go to your task editor window and locate run script option from the activities and just drag and drop to run script. Click on browse and locate your script and just browse it. And since we are not passing any parameter for now, and we're gonna leave the parameter values output and input both as blank, and click on save and just save it and run it. So there we go. So Automation Anywhere running this script, and it gives the same message box. So I'm going to click on OK. Now we will pass the parameter value, the input parameter, and we will also get the return output parameter values. So let's first create a VBScript or JavaScript where we can pass the parameter, and to get the return output value we'll create one of the output parameter or output variable in our Automation Anywhere. So let's give a meaningful name, script output, and click on save. Now create the script which can get the parameter and send an output parameter. So I have already written line of code. So to get the parameter values inside the VBScript, we need to write this line of code, which is wscript dot arguments dot items. So if we are passing only one parameter, since it is 0 index base, then index item is index value. So if our script is having only one input parameter, then we're gonna have it at 0 index. If we have multiple parameters, then we're gonna have it like 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. So let's have this 2 parameter at least. So I'm gonna display these 2 parameters value inside our I am argument 1 and then argument value, and similarly we'll have another one which is we're going to pass as second parameter 2. since it is number 2, but the index value would remain 1, so it's going to increment by 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. And if we want to send the output back to our automation anywhere, then to send the output we have to write a line of code which is VBScript standard output, which is std output out, which means standard output dot write line, and then what value we want to pass. So I'm coming from a script output. So this is the value that we're gonna get back into our automation anywhere. So let's see how it goes. So first line, first argument, input argument, second line, second input argument value, third line is output value that we're gonna pass it to. It may cause some issues. I think it will work. Okay, let's see. So now go back and locate your run script option, browse the script which is under this folder, and let's pass to name which is 1 and second is and the output value we're going to store into our output variable. So how it goes, this is the script path, these are the two input parameters, so the multiple parameter would be separated by a space, and the if we have the multiple output, again we have to separate it by space. If it is 1, then we can have it simply 1. So click on save, and now we'll display in the message box what was our automation anywhere's output variable value. So let's go ahead and save it and run. So there we go. This is the first argument value that we pass into the VBScript. Click on OK. So this is the second argument value that we passed into the VBScript, and now it should show the VBScript's output value that it sends back to the automation anywhere. So there we go. So similarly, we can also run JavaScript. So I have also one sample JavaScript file. So let's see how we pass the values into JavaScript. It's same VBScript.argument, and similarly VBScript.standardoutput.writeLine. It's same line of code that we can use in JavaScript too. It's just that the syntax is little bit different. That's it, nothing else. So whatever the value we're going to pass into the JavaScript, it will return it. The code is like whatever the input variable we will pass, it will return the same variable back to the automation anywhere output variable. So let's see how it goes. So double click on your script line and choose your JavaScript. Browse to the folder. From the drop down box, choose JS or JavaScript files. Choose your JavaScript files, pass one parameter, and the same output should be returned into the script output variable, and it should display it on line number 2. So let's run it. There we go. So this is how we can run the JavaScript and the VBScript files, and we can pass the parameter and we can get the output from the script files. So that's it in today's tutorial. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in next tutorial.